Hi guys, my name's Eddie. I'm from DysonMinis.com. Part of my introduction videos is a video of all my armies. As you see in front of you, this is my Space Wolves. There is about, I've got about 2,500, 3,000 points here worth of Space Wolves. These are my Space Wolves. I also have a allied detachment of Space Wolves down here, which I bought on eBay. Still haven't managed to get those painted up, but I actually love to play them as a second CAD on my Space Wolves. I like to think of them as another great company. Alright, so let's take a look at the actual Space Wolves. Got down here, 5-man Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, rolling with Plasma for my Long Fangs. Got 10-man Grey Hunters in the back. Void Claws from the Champions of Fenris. Got a Land Speeder. Have another 10-man drop pod, Grey Hunters. Fights this way, buddy. Berserker Dreadnought, drop pod. Have a 15-man Blood Claws. They're riding in the shoebox. Over here you've got a selection of HQs, a couple of priests, Wolf Lord, a couple of Wolf Lords, and not a Wolf Priest. Yeah, Wolf Priests, and they're Rune Priests. Yeah, my bad. So what I like to do with this army is I tend to use it a bit a semi-alpha strike army. So I will use the 15-man Blood Claws with the priest in the flyer. The only problem I've had with that is having bad reserve rolls and not getting it into turn 3 or 4, because that wrecks face. With their rage and him giving you feel no pain rerolls, correction, that smashes face. The Berserker Dreadnought, now I've actually pitted these things, played games. I like to play games and like to pit that thing up against different, all sorts of different nasties in the game. It holds its own, however, yeah, Dreadnoughts smash it. What else? Gorkanaut, gone up against Bloodthirsters, etc. Yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, so obviously I've got the Land Raider Crusader, which I use as an alternative for the shoebox. Or sometimes I just run, say, some hammers out of it, depending on the point game. Space Wolves tend to stack up in points really quickly, and you think, oh yeah, I'll bring a couple of grey hunters and this and that, and bang, you up in like 1,500 point territory. But you will notice in this army the absence of cavalry. I wanted to play Wolves, but I didn't want to play cavalry. I didn't want a Death Star. And I took this to a tournament, and the Death Stars smashed me. The Death Stars, the Eldar, the Necrons, and that's why I own a Necron army and an Eldar army now. Although I said I'd never own those two armies, after putting this force, which I would classify this force as a beer and pretzels, very fluffy kind of army. Yeah, not so good against those sort of top tier armies at the moment. But yep, that's my wolves. These are my add-ons. Like I said, pick these guys up pretty cheap on eBay. Obviously, pretty stock standard 6-man long fangs with the launchers. Lots of plasma, special weapons and stuff. I have a lot more characters than this. However, a lot of them are sort of not quite finished, so they didn't make an appearance in this army. Okay, I'm Eddie from DysonMinis.com. Thanks for watching.